Yeah, welcome to Impressive Creativity channel. Thanks for watching. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to make an Autogele with needle and thread. I have 4 stripes of Ashoke here that is already joined together. I'll be cutting them into different pieces. I will state the measurements as we go along. Thank you. I have about 5 pieces here. The first one for the handle, can you see? I have one stripe, 7 inches. This is 7 inches by 13 inches. I have 2 of them for the handle of the body, and then this is the body. Can you see? This is after the sides are folded. I have 21 inches, and then the length is about 27 inches. Yours might be just 1 2 3 30 stripes, but this is 21 because I want to follow the pattern of these stripes. I'm going to fold them and then follow lines and then follow the pattern. So that's why it's 27. You can make it 22, but it can be 1 2 3, but I make it 4 straps. And so that's the second one. This is the third one for the pleated part. I have this for the pleated part, and then the measurement is 27 inches. It's not folded. Can you see the side? 27 inches by 14 inches. So 2 sides, 27 inches by 14 inches, and then the very long one for the fan shape, it's 53 inches by 14 inches. So I'll start with the pleated part. This is the pleated part. I just want to show us the sides. You don't need a sewing machine for this. Can you see the sides? It's cut. Now this is for the pleated part. I want to show how we can sew the rough edges. Can you see? If I use this as okay, you will not be able to see well. So I want to use this piece. I want to draw a line. I've drawn a line from here to here. I'm starting from this edge, but I'll move the needle forward a bit. Can you see? And I'll put the needle at the very edge. This thread will be at the middle. The same distance from here to here. The same distance I'm going to put here. I pull. Now this will be at the middle. The distance from here to here, from here to here, I'm going to use it from here. I'll use the same distance for the next one. Can we see? So the same way, the distance from here, the distance from here to here, I'm going to use it from here to here. Can we see? Can we see? So this is at the middle. The distance from here to here, I'm going to estimate it for this, from this thread to the next one. Can we see how beautiful it is? Can we see it? And so from the distance from here to here, I'm going to estimate it and use for this to the next one. On the line. And so you continue, and that's what I'm going to use to bend this. I'm going to bend this. Can we see? I'm going to use a pin to get the straight line. Going like this. So you don't have to have a sewing machine. Can you see? This is the back. It's going to take time, but you can use the needle and thread. I've sewn the sides, can you see? This is the main body. I made it 4 stripes, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the 4th one. You can use 3. I made mine long because I wanted to follow the stripes in folding. So you can make it 22 inches. After the folding, mine is 21 inches, and then the length is 27. But you can make the length 22 inches. I want to follow, this stripes. And so the next thing, I want to fold this first part. Can you see these stripes? I'm going to follow it. So yours can be 1.5 inches. I'll pin. So you can fold yours 1.5 inches, and then I use my needle and thread again. Can you see from here? Not from the edge, from here. And I take it from the edge. I take it from the edge. This is at the middle. The same distance from here to here. I'm going to use it from here to the next point. I'm going to gauge it. I've sewn it. Can you see? Neat. Can you see? And then this is the other side. And so the next thing, from here to here, 1.5, and then the other edge, 1.5 inches. I fold. I'm going to fold, leaving about 1/4 inch in between, and then I pin, and then I use my needle and thread. I have 4 pleats here. The second one will cover the first sewing. The third pleat will cover the second sewing, can you see? And then I have the last one covering this. So with needle and thread, it's my needle and thread, you can see the sewing. I'm able to sew it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pleats. Can you see? Needle and thread at the back, knit. I have with needle and thread. So the next thing I want to do, I want to attach the handles to both sides. I want to use this for handle. I'll reduce it to 5 inches. I have 12 inches by 5 inches. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to fold. This is the right side, this is the wrong side. I want to do a curve from the edge. Can you see? From this edge. And so I'm going to cut this. So this, and then I attach it to the side. I attach it to the other side. I want to use needle and thread to sew the handle. The next side. You can see the back. I will continue till I get to the edge. I've used needle and thread to sew it, and so I'm going to turn it. I've turned this, and so I'll do the same thing for the second one. So I've used the needle and thread to get this done. So for our Autogele, you can also use your needle and thread. You don't have to have a sewing machine. With needle and thread, you can make your Autogele. This is an example. And so you can see this. Look at the back, looking neat with needle and thread. And so I'm going to turn it. I'm going to turn this too. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to place this here. And then this on top of this pleated part. I'm going to sew like this. I'm going to sew. It comes like this. And then the other one will be like this. Before I attach this to this, I want to bend it. Can you see? Is that shocking? I'll just bend. I've sewn it, so this will be like this. This is ready. The handle is ready. So I go on to the pleated giddy part. It will cover the seam, because the seam here is to cover it. So the measurement of this is, after folding, I folded it. Can you see needle and thread? 24 inches, two stripes, my two stripes, nearly 14 inches. So I have two stripes here. And then after folding, 24 inches. So what I will do, I'll get the midpoint. I've used a pin, can you see a pin, to know the midpoint. I'm going to fold it a bit. I'll start from the middle and then like a fan. Can you see what I'm doing? Tack this, and then I'll straighten this. I'll also tack. So I'm tacking this. To tie, I'm going to tie this and then straighten this. I'm going to straighten and then tack. I'll go to the other edge and then tack again. I'll straighten this. I want to tack here. I'm still going to tack here and at the edge. Can you see the edge? I'm going to put it down. And then I'll do the other side. So I'm tacking this place. Make sure it's at the same level. And so after tacking here, I'm going to tack here and at the edge. Now I have two stripes. People usually use one, but I'm using two stripes for this fan shape. It's a long one. I wanted it to be full. You can use 50 something inches if you don't want it to be full, but I want it to be full, so I'm using 83 inches. This is 83 inches, two stripes. So I'm going to start from this corner. Now I've folded it, triangular shape. I will use pin. I'll fold again. The next one, covering this. And then the next one, this the edge, we cover this. And it must be longer than it. Covering and then longer than it. Can you see? This is longer than this. I will use my pin again. The next folding, this will be longer. This edge will be longer than this, and it will cover it. I'll pin again. The next one, this longer than this, and covering it. Can we see? There are several ways to do this, but this is my own method. Pin. I'll do the next one. This will be longer than this, and then it has to cover it. Can you see? I'll pin it in, and then I'll continue till I get to the end of the material. So I'm pinning the last one. Can we see all the pins? And so the next thing I will do, we're using 2 stripes. I'm going to remove the pin. I'll start from here. Remove the pin. And then sew half length of each. So I'm going to remove this one too, half length. Remove the pin, sew half length so that it's going to stand. So I will start with this. I'm going to sew half length of it. The next one half length, so that we have a fan. I'm using my needle and thread. So you can see how I've used needle and thread to sew each one of them together. Can you see? So I'm going to use, can you see the pins? So I'm going to remove the pin and then sew the last one to it. But make sure that the sewing is hidden, By the time I sew this one, I will have used it to cover this. So I'll continue till I get to the edge of the material. I want to get the midpoint. This will be the midpoint. I pin it and then place it on the turban body. Looking beautiful.